And check who is the fastest car that last time by. The number 9 car. Oh, crash!
That is Mike Cope in the Slim Jim Chevrolet. As he comes across in the grass, tags the inside concrete, and that car skitters to a halt on the apron of the racetrack. That is in turn 3.
Big hit right there. That was a big, big hit.
Mike Cope was off to a horrid start to kick off the 1998 Busch season and didn't get any better at Las Vegas. Cope thought he was clear when he went up the track and was turned into the inside wall. 1998 would be the 2-time NASCAR Slim Jim All-Pro Series driver's only real chance at NASCAR's Top 3 Series, where he took part in 17 of the 31 Busch races ran that season.
And sometimes when you do that, you're running just outside of where the rubber is, and that can wear on that tire just a little bit more too.
Trouble again for Juan Montoya. He has turned it into the wall. And we will have our 7th caution coming out here with 20 laps to go.
In 2007, NASCAR's 2 hottest foreign drivers, V8 Supercar champion Marcos Ambrose and 7-time F1 winner Juan Pablo Montoya, clashed at Texas. Montoya set the sport on fire, winning the 3rd race of the 2007 Busch season in Mexico City and the Cup race at Sonoma, while Ambrose was just getting his feet wet in the sport, scoring his first pole and top 5 in the Busch series the week before the crash at Texas.
Your car flattens out right here, or the track does, and it's easy to lose some grip. And it is kind of up to the inside guy because the outside guy didn't have anywhere to go. He's running the wall there.
And that's the part that we initially saw where he was turning into the wall.
The 1997 Busch Series opener at Daytona was a wreckfest. This featured 3 big ones between laps 13 and 45. However, they weren't done wrecking yet. On lap 66, Del Fishline, who was making only his 7th career start, lost control of his car and spun into the oncoming Tim Fedewa and Mark Martin machines. Rest of the race ran caution-free, with Randy LaJoie snagging the checkered flag.
And he's coming off of turn 2 here, and all of a sudden he sees trouble. He says, which way should I go? Oh, he's going to come back across. Let me go inside. No, I can't get between them.
Oh, here comes the ouch.
He just had to cut it so sharp that it broke loose.
Yeah, he was going
We
so
got a
fast.
big crash over the corner now.
This is the wreck of the night so far. Here they come.
Lance Norris, hard contact in the back of someone in the 90 Dodge. We see his other truck of Butch Miller sitting on the inside. Now the 3 truck is trying to beat the 16 back.
The 1998 Craftsman Truck Series race at Bristol was your typical beating and banging race, but the big crash finally came on lap 90. Carl Long was set spinning in front of the entire field, causing a stack up and caused Lance Norrick to plow into the back of Boris Said. Norrick and Butch Miller would get the worst of it, both retiring from the race. Norrick was looking to have a strong race after scoring his first career top 10 at Bristol just 2 years prior.
Listen to Boris Said as he goes in turn 3. Listen to this. Hit the back.
Big crash for David Rudeman. Wow.
That's it.
Well, I heard a loud bang and saw Junior back off. I didn't know if something happened to him. This happened in front of him. That car is really shortened up. I don't know if I've seen one shortened up quite that far.
Entering his final full-time season, 43-year-old David Rudeman had endured a dreadful season at BK Racing, with the best finish of 16th in the Daytona 500. There isn't a good replay of the crash to see exactly what caused the wreck, but regardless, it was a really big hit to the back of the '83 BK Racing car.
Whew, man. I don't know what that feels like, Dale, but it looks like it would hurt.
Watch this. Watch Pruitt slide that left front. Go over and make contact.
Now, what happened to the 32? Well, we shall see here.
Goes up the hill, slides that right front once again. And a little contact from Jeff Gordon.
Yep.
And around he goes.
that puts Pruitt and Scott has driven into another tire barrier, this time deeper than before, and so the fourth caution of the afternoon will come out. Jerry?
Well, Scott Pruitt radioed just prior to going into that barrier a moment ago that he thought he had a tire going down after possible contact a moment ago.
After two-time kart winner Scott Pruitt's time was up in open wheel racing, he decided to take a shot at NASCAR. He was leading in his first road course race at Sonoma when he spun Tony Stewart, and moments later was sent into the tire barrier courtesy of Jeff Gordon. While trying desperately to recover, he lost it all by himself and wrecked out of the race. The 2000 season was a disaster for Pruitt. However, he did make 12 more starts in the years to come, earning 6 top 10s and 3 top 5s in those races. He would also become a 5-time Trans Am champion after his NASCAR tenure.
Just loose. Trying to run that bottom.
Oh, trouble! Clint Boyer, Reed Swordson. Caution flag is out. More cars involved. They're still spinning off their turn 2.
There's a lot of damage to that 21 car.
Finally, the smoke clears. The report is maybe that Reed Swordson had a flat tire, Marty, to start that?
During the 2004 Busch race at Atlanta, Reed Swordson ran straight into the back of Clint Boyer, and this sent both cars hard into the outside wall. Both were in their rookie year, and Swordson was only 18 and in his 3rd career start.
If we see that angle again, I think he gets tapped in the back, but saves it.
41 car just gets a bite off the corner and just runs right in the back of Clint Boyer.
That is the downside to being 18, isn't it?
Yeah.
Caution is out down in turn number 1. As we have 2 cars involved. Oh, man.
Oh, that's too bad for... That was Reed Swordson having an excellent run tonight.
In that 98, you're right. He was running in the 10th position.
Yeah, he'd just gotten lapped about 2 laps ago, maybe 3. So he had stayed up inside the top 10 and doing a great job with this team.
Despite a field littered with Cup drivers, the 2012 nationwide race at Atlanta was looking to be quite the redemption for Reed Swordson, who was in 10th and only running 6 nationwide races in 2012 despite finishing 5th in standings with a win in 2011. Swordson left room for Casey Kane on the inside, but Kane got a little too close to his left rear corner and the air shot read up the track straight into Robert Richardson Jr.
Yeah, I think apparently Reed's spotter might have hollered at him that Casey Kane was to the inside, or there was a car to the inside, and as he moved up,
he nodded his head and he said yes. They were about 5 laps short. Caution on the track, guys.
Big time hit for the 84 car. A.J. Allmendinger, his Toyota, comes to rest against the outside wall, and we'll bring out caution number 6 on the day.
That sound you just heard. Yeah, the sound that you just heard.
Coming by you. You all right?
Was
The 2008 Cup Series season was full of young drivers, and at New Hampshire, 2 of them collided. Rookie Michael McDowell and A.J. Allmendinger were battling when the young Red Bull driver thought he was clear of McDowell, but ultimately was not. Something that was quite funny was Allmendinger actually made a start in the 00 at the end of the 2008 season after McDowell was let go by the team and AJ was replaced by Scott Speed in the Red Bull car.
Didn't give it to him. No, it didn't. And you've got 2 young guys that haven't been in this sport and this type of racing very long to know that, you know, a lot of times that's what you do here. So just very unfortunate for AJ. As you said, he'd worked his way back into the top 35. In the...
Those are the 13 will lead lap. Green is back on and we're racing. Evergreen, Monroe, Washington, 0.6 of a mile track. And the NASCAR Craftsman trucks underway. We've got one in the wall right here by the start line as they came across. They're going to throw the yellow for number 72, Kevin Harvick.
Young 20-year-old Kevin Harvick, in only his 4th career truck race, had an embarrassing moment in the 1996 truck race at the Evergreen short track. He was tagged behind by another driver and spun on a restart well before the trucks even got up to speed.
Right out of the pack. That is Walker Evans that was behind him. Hard to blame somebody in a deal like that.
Thank you guys so much for watching part 4 of Top 10 NASCAR Forgotten Crashes. I do love making these type of videos, and if you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment down suggestions for future videos. This is NFJJ, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.